Alright, hey, what's up guys, go for the video's time pack on Forza Horizon 5, the first video I'm doing on Forza Horizon 5. I have a plan to do a few more of these videos, but the first of which is I'm going to teach you guys how to build a drift car. Strangely enough, my TikTok videos have taken off with the drifting videos, so I'm going to teach you guys how to make a drift car and how I do it myself. So, first of which, I'm going to go ahead and go down here to the festival as soon as I show you the Lexus that I have here. So I built this Lexus SC300. Just because I think it looks cool and it's a cool, like, oh yeah, it's a Supra but not a Supra with the 2JZ and stuff in it, which is awesome. But I built this for myself, my own tune myself. I think I did a pretty good job at it. But, so the first thing you want to do is we'll go to the festival real quick for you guys. And I'll go ahead and pause the video, I'll be right back. Apparently it just loaded that fast. Series X power, am I right? So first thing you want to do is you can choose any car you would like. I prefer to go with the cars that are JDM, such as the Integra, the RSX, stuff like that. More of like ones that are going to be S1 or A class because they're going to be easiest for you to tune on and get to where it has as much power as well as having to where it drifts pretty well. Making an S2 or X class drift car is very hard actually, from what I've gathered, because there's so much tuning going into it. And of course you can drift with Lamborghini, it's just very hard to keep that speedometer going the same way there. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick a car real quick. I'm going to probably pick that RSX up there, just because it would look cool, and I like to show things that you can do. So this one, it is front wheel drive, we're going to ignore that. Some of the best cars in Forza Horizon 5 that are drift cars are actually front wheel drive, strangely enough. At least that I think. We'll go with a nice black there. Alright, let's go ahead and buy this dude. So this is kind of like a guide, also me just building a drift car to an extent, showing you guys how I do it. So it's not going to be exactly a tutorial, but it's going to be tips and tricks, I guess you would say. So here's our RSX here. And we're going to back out of there, and we're going to go to my garage. We're going to go to tuning. I'm going to try to make this look as stock as possible as well. So the first thing we want to do is if you want to, you can change the engine. I like to because it gets a little bit more power in there. Then you want to change it to rear wheel drive, and then go to appearance, make it look however you want. I think we're just going to leave it stock, as I said. You can change whatever appearance you like. Wings, you get to tune around, at least in my experience. Like you can get a big wing, and you can just tune around it. I've done it myself. I have a most wanted 2005 that I just tuned around. Next thing is just kind of get it all outfitted with the drift kits on it and everything. So widen the tires a little bit, just do that extra bit of cornering there. I'm actually gonna leave the front tires stock, and I'm gonna extend the back tires because that's what's gonna slide the most. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade the drivetrain to a drift drivetrain. We're gonna go ahead and go race drive line, and then differential, we're going to go drift differential, because why not? We're building drift car after all, so we need that. And you want to go drift there. And this is just like the basic setup. It'll get you going, but you have to tune it to your actual car. The whole setup with everything there. So I'm just upgrading everything here, getting everything all nice and done. You can upgrade that as well, And as you see, I'm already at S2, or S1, sorry. This is about as far as I go in terms of tuning myself, because I don't really see a need in going more than 80 miles per hour, which most S1 cars that I do drift in go around that speed. So now we just go ahead and we go into custom tuning. One of the things that I learned back in Horizon 3 was with your tire pressure, you want your front, I believe your front needs to be 30, and then your back to be 35. The reason for that is that whenever your tire in the front is lower, it helps you grip better. The back, it'll just spin. And then you also want to set it to more acceleration as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go here. And then you also want to go to first extend that over the acceleration a little bit as well. It's going to get you spinning very nicely. And just kind of equivalent it to like more acceleration. You need to have this on the 7.0, which is the front caster. It's going to help you a lot, basically steering better. I don't really touch these guys right here. I do actually raise the front a little bit, like 1 or 2 there. Damping, not too important for me, at least for my drifting at least. We always want to put the braking force towards the front. We do like 72%, and then I also do around 60, depending on which car it is. You have to fine tune this to your car itself, but you always want your car to have your own tune, basically. I really encourage people making their own tunes because it helps you learn how to drive the car yourself and see how you like it. It's not just all one size fits all. So now this should spin pretty well. Yep, spinning pretty well, and then I'm on manual here as well. So it's already spinning pretty well. That's just how I tune my cars, and I'll go ahead and basically cut off here, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys watch the. I'm gonna create a little compilation of how this drifts for you guys. So, but first we're gonna go ahead and just see here. So, and usually whenever you're drifting, just a little tip also for when you're drifting, use manual. It helps a lot. I know I started drifting on automatic and it doesn't work very well. I almost always stick in third gear because I mean I can just slide for infinite amount of time in third gear. And then when you're on a bigger turn, go ahead and turn into fourth gear. But yeah, so let's go ahead and go over to the mountain. Yeah, actually I have to drive over there. So I'll just go ahead and pause the video on OBS for you guys, and I'll be right back in a minute. Alright, and we are back. We are at the mountain here. So I should have recorded that because there was a lot of like spinning action there. It's actually pretty sick. But let's go ahead and back it up here. And we're gonna go ahead and test this, and I'll go ahead and either provide commentary or I'll just make the video of how this tune turned out. So Alright, so I messed up on the last part there, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment below. If you guys want to follow my TikTok, I make a lot of smaller videos about drifting as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and have a great day, and stay spooky, my friends.